Hey guys, it's Paul here at Loft47, and today we're going to look at the details menu on a deal. So on the left hand side, the very first menu that you come to when you've created a deal is this details section. Now over on the main page, you can see the property address is at the top of the page. You've got the details for the deal. So this is the deal summary at the top of the page, but then you've got four drop down menus: details, property address, dates, and financials. So it's very easy in this section. All you need to do is open up each section. So we're going to open up details, and you can see Loft has generated a deal number, so you don't really need to edit the deal number. Loft will generate those for you, so I recommend you leave the deal numbers as they are. You've then got a couple of checkboxes: offer, non-MLS. So if this is one of multiple offers on the property, you can go ahead and check this box to let the system know that it is one of multiple offers. If there is no MLS number, you can check this box to let the system know there isn't an MLS number. Likelihood is there will be an MLS number, so of course you can enter that into this field. Escrow number, very rare we come across that, so you probably won't enter anything into this one. And then we've got the sales status. So a number of different statuses in the system: conditional, firm, closed, collapsed and voided. The likelihood is when a deal starts off, the likelihood is it will be conditional or firm. Conditional meaning there are still conditions on the contract that need to be satisfied before the deal can be paid out. The firm status means that the conditions are satisfied and the deal is ready to be paid out. Now it's important to remember that deals have to be firm in Loft to be paid out. And then you've got closed, collapsed and voided. For deals, obviously, once they're closed, you can come in here and reclose a deal if you've had to open it to make changes. You can collapse a deal if it's fallen through, or you can void it as well, which is the closest thing to deleting a deal in the Loft platform. So I'm going to make this deal firm because it's going to be paid out. The deal type, there's various different types of deals: standard, new construction, property management, referrals and lease. I'm going to make this a standard type deal. Subtype, family home, condo, agricultural, lots of different options there. I'm going to make this a single family home. And then the property type, very simple: is it residential or commercial? So once you've entered that information, you'll hit the green update button to lock that in. We're then going to move down to the next option, which is property address. Now our Canadian clients will enter the legal description if you need to for the lawyers. Many of our US clients will go straight to address line 1 and they will enter the property address into the fields. Again, if you make any changes or you alter anything here, always hit the update button just to save it. The third drop down is the dates. Now Loft asks for 5 dates, but in reality, none of these dates are compulsory. The most important one by far is this one. It's the close date. You always want to have a close date on a deal. Obviously for your reporting and for your data, you want to make sure there's a close date in there. What we do see used a lot as well is the accepted offer date. Obviously the date the contract was accepted, you can enter that date here. The firm date is the date the conditions are due to be satisfied on the contract. You can go ahead and enter that date if you wish to. And then there are 2 other dates here: adjustment and possession date. Now these are rarely used in the US. We do see them used in Canada, mainly in British Columbia, where there is an adjustment for property taxes date, and then you have a possession date which can sometimes be, a week or 2 after the actual close date. So it's up to you which of these dates you want to use. Again, if you adjust or change any of these dates, make sure you hit the green update button to lock those dates in. And then the final drop down here in the details section, very simple. He wants to know the sell price of the property. So you can see here we've entered $500,000. The expected deposit on the deal. Now this is an important section because the system is asking what is the deposit that is written on the contract. It's not asking you, have you received the funds yet? It doesn't want to know that. We're going to deal with that later on when it comes to this area on the left hand side here. You see the add deposit. So we're not actually telling the system we've received any money. It's just the expected deposit as per the contract, or you might call it earnest money, escrow funds, however you refer to it. So you'll enter the dollar amount here. You'll then let the system know who holds the deposit in this section. And if you guys are holding the deposit, if you hold trust funds, escrow funds, check the little box here. And then again, hit the green update to lock that in. So that's it. You've gone through the 4 sections of the details and you're ready to move on to your people. Thanks for watching, guys.